Yeah, there it comes. Come on. Come on. There's a good boy. It's the hub, ya nub. What else would it be? Alright, welcome to Satisfactory. I could finally build one of these signs that we unlocked in previous videos. Where are they? Oh my gosh, I already lost them. There we go. Utility signs. Now you can change the text. There are two fonts here. This one's a little bigger, as you can see. I figured I'd show you these. Now, eerie night indeed. It's in the middle of the night, and it's time to keep working because there is no rest for the wicked. We're on top of our concrete factory with a few additional layers, and there at the back, at the corner of the map, we can see our barebone plate factory and rod factory. But it's time to tap into some copper. I already did the preliminary work there, as you can see. Placed down the essential foundations, and well, let's get to work. Now, this copper node, normal classification, means that its maximum production will be 240 ore per minute. Eventually, we're going to tap into that, and we're going to split it. Half is going to be for wires. Actually, all of it is going to be for wires, but half of that we're going to produce cables with. That way I have a steady flow of wires and cables. Now, you do need a good steady supply of them, but nowhere near as much as plates and concrete, for instance. So that's why we can split that up. Let's get to work. Now, where am I going to put the input for this ore? On the front here, or am I going to take it to the back and put it in here? No pun intended. Shall we put it in the back? This is a lot shorter, isn't it? But then the screw it. We'll just place it right here. I'm just thinking that the conveyor belt would be kind of in the front here. Could be in the way. I don't know. Yeah, we should be alright. Now, unfortunately, this does not work, so I'm going to have to rotate it a little bit. And that does not work either. Oh, the agony of it. How am I going to do that? I have to twist it twice. Why am I going straight to the back anyways? Ay, decisions. I'll go to the back. Screw it. Neatly, nicely, out of the way. I think this is parallel, is it? Parallel enough. There we go. And let's hook it up to the wall here. Oh, I don't have... No, I don't have those yet, do I? Logistics. No, I don't have the wall mounts yet, so I'll attach this later to the wall here and neatly curve it around the corner there. In the meantime, we're just going to do it the ugly way. Can I do this, please? There you go. Now, that means I need 8 smelters. And since I'm going to split their production over 2 floors, I need one on the front and one in the back. So let's get that done. Oh, great. There seems to be a bug with the game. My walls don't want to rotate for some reason. That is very annoying. Alright. I can place one here. Good. Okay, so we just set up our smelters here at the bottom, 2 real ones and the rest being ghosts. One of them will supply the first floor up here with 2 actual constructors and the rest being ghosts, and the other one same here, 2 constructors and the rest being ghosts. That means we got our wires ready to go. Now we need 1 additional floor where we're going to send half of these wires to be turned into cables, and the other half of the wires are going to surpass that floor and go straight to the roof. So let's get that done. And once again we have to resort to our concrete reserves, which as you can see is anything but adequate. Now, little tip for new players: once you set up a concrete facility, this constructor will consume 45 per minute. However, if you're tapping into a impure node, you will produce only 30 per minute. So this thing can actually take on an additional 15 units per minute. Now to supplement that, what you can do is just drop one of these portable miners right next to the regular miner and empty it out once in a while. I suggest dropping all this stuff in the constructor itself, and if you have any extra, like these 2, you can drop that in the miner. Now the reason why I don't drop everything directly into the miner is because if the miner is full, it'll stop production for a few seconds, so you'll interrupt its production cycle. So best to drop it in the constructor first and then in the miner, and then for a while until you throw in a new batch of limestone. This guy's going to run at 100% efficiency instead of just 66, I believe. So you get a little bit more concrete out of that. It is a bit labor intensive, but it does save you the headache of having to wait for more and more concrete, which I clearly need to do now because I don't think I have enough at the moment. Let me see here. Is this going to work? Nope. See, I'm still short. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Well, luckily we don't need these. I can cut these out. I can at least finish this floor. But that does mean I can't do the roof just yet. Well, hopefully I'll have enough concrete by then. Well, let's finish this up first. So, here I am pulling... Let me see, where's the lift? Here I'm pulling half of the wire production, and now I'm out of plates. That's why we start off with a plate facility. As you can see, we got plenty of those now. Let's try that again. Floor number, that's ground floor, first floor, second floor. Floor number 2 is going up to floor number 3, which means floor number 1 is going straight up to the roof. And that would be on top of that, so probably figure that out. Where's floor number? There it is. Surpasses floor number 3. Second floor, sorry. And the third floor, and it goes up to the roof, which is over here. God, I hope that's the right height. I think I built it too low. Let me check that if I can. Nope, that's the right height. I should not doubt myself so much. Alright, so smelters, wires, wires. Let's build the cables. Here we go. Oh, I just realized something. I only need 4 constructors on this floor. So let's make that nice and central, shall we? That means I don't need them at the outer edge. And voila. There we go. Good, with our only one real constructor being supplied now with wires from two other constructors, we're pretty much done here. Just need to take it to the roof. We only need one cable constructor because it consumes 60 wire per minute, while the wire constructors, the constructors producing wires, produce 30 per minute. So that's why it's 2 to 1. The ratios differ, and that's why I use these redistribution floors. If you haven't seen the previous video, the redistribution floors between the manufacturing floors. Alright, on to the roof. Right, he said confidently go to the roof, but we're out of concrete. So let's see, what has our concrete line produced? Let's refill the constructor here. Keep running it at 100% efficiency. 79, yeah, see, that is pathetic. I fear I'm going to have to set up another concrete line somewhere, maybe a temporary one. Let's see, how far will this take us? Well, not very far apparently, and I do need that roof for more wind turbines. Also in my previous video, I noticed that these wind turbines actually do not produce 10 megawatts anymore, so there is an interference from the ones below, but I'm going to leave them there anyways. It's kind of weird because the ones below are kind of obstructed by this entire building. Oh well. What do I do? What do I do? More concrete. Right. I'll just cut the video here for a moment until I get some more concrete. Alright, let's hope I got enough concrete now. Let's see if we can finish this. There we go. And I forgot. Wait a minute. Did I make a mistake here? Yes, I did. I forgot something. No worries, we got room for that. I forgot the cable production also needs to go to the roof. So floor number, third floor here. What is it with this blasted conveyor belt? There we go. Alright, this one needs to go to the roof as well. And as always, I place the lift here, conveyor lift, in the middle of this concrete floor. And later you'll see why. There we go. So, now we have wire. 50% of the copper is turned into wire and comes out here, and 50% of the cable comes out here. And we're going to have to fix that, because let's see, how am I going to do that? I want to store it in separate containers down there, but I also want the overflow production to flow into a ticket feeder, preferably together. So how am I going to do that? Yep, I figured it out. So we need splitters. We're going to split it, and we're going to split this, but those need to be put together again. So we're going to put a merging block, yeah, forget it, in between. There we go. And that one is going to feed the ticket feeder. I'm going to place over there. Let's hook these up then, like this. Good, so this would be our cables, which we will take down here, and this would be our wires, which we will take down here. Oh, that does mean I'm interfering. Oh, let's change that, because I do like my systematically corner placed wind turbines, so need to keep some room for that. Place it here then. No worries. It's all gonna be alright. Wind turbines, here we come. Right, for wind turbines, now I do fear that these are still too close to each other. Let's properly check this time. Yeah, this one now suffers a penalty from this one. Oh, they're suffering from each other now. That's strange. So this one suffers, and this one suffers a 3 megawatt penalty. The odd thing is, this one suffers from this one, but this one does not suffer at all. Huh. Interesting. Ah, well. Power is power. Don't look a gifted horse in the mouth. And all that. Let's hook him up. Okay, so all turbines are connected to all the machines to spread the power production and consumption. Again, we'll have to neatify all these ugly ass cables later. This is just a bare bones setup, and that should be it. And once again, I forget to set the recipes. And apparently I didn't hook up these guys. Wait, that's a blueprint. That's a ghost. This is not a ghost. And we're working with copper now, so copper it is. That there. Is the ore flowing yet? Yes, it is. And it's stuck over here. Good. Might be obvious, but the simple trick is to always go through your entire facility from beginning to end. So let's do that. We got our ore flowing. Goes through here. Goes through here. And right now we're feeding 2 actual smelters. So it goes through here. And yeah, there it comes. Come on. Come on. There's a good boy. Let's see. This one is set. Good. So it flows through here, here, here. This one is not set. Done. And that flows. Oh, see, that doesn't flow at all. And it goes through here, here, and here. Good. So the first one comes up here. Feeds 2 constructors here. And we'll have to set those 2 wires first. Wonderful. And they go to the roof. And the other smelter comes up here. Passes the first floor and goes to the second floor. Is that hooked up? Nope, that is not hooked up. So let's do that now. Right, ingots are already here. Now we've hooked up these 2 constructors. Set those to wire. This one's already set. Good. And that flows 1 floor up. That is set. Goes in here. We only have 1 constructor running because of the production ratios. And that goes into cable. Cable flows out here. Yada yada yada. And comes up here. Wonderful. So that should all work. Already my wires are on their way. Cables are a bit slow. What's going on here? Okay, here we go. Cables it is. Wonderful. Alright, let's drag these boys down so for easy access. And oh crug. Yeah, these lifts only go so far, particularly if you don't have the plates for it. Let's grab those real quick. But there's an easy little trick to that. It's not the most beautiful of solutions, but it works. You just drag it down, put it to the side, and attach another lift. Done. Easy peasy. Little lemon squeezy. And this one to the other side, of course. There you go. Let's put up some boxes. They're under organization. Yeah, I'm looking right at them, you moron. Okay, be careful with this drop here. We'll have to close that off later. 1 here. I believe that will be my cables, and that will be my wires. Wonderful. So, another bare bone factory done. and all we have to do in the future is hook up, no, first we need to upgrade the miner here for more ore, and then accordingly to the extra influx of materials, we just replace some of the ghost smelters and constructors with real ones, and that will be it. And we'll reach maximum production at some point. Look at that flow, wonderful. And again, I'll show you what the ticket feeder is for, why this half of the production of each line here is fused together again. We're going to get that to a ticket feeder, which will unlock a few things for us. Alright, that's it. Let's go back to our main plant here. Take a good gander, and as you can see, the factories are going to go higher and higher and higher. Trust me, they're going to reach for the skies. At one point, I'm actually going to reach this, 160 meters? I'm going to reach that 160 meters and get that 30 megawatts out of there. I just know I will. Alright. That's it. If you have any questions or suggestions, please leave them in the comment section below. Next up, next video, we're going to tap into these iron nodes. Now these are impure ones, so we're going to combine them, and they'll have the same output as one normal node. And we're going to stick them together and produce... What are we going to produce again? Oh, screws, of course. Yeah, we're going to produce screws. But I want the alternate recipe for that. So for that, we're going to find ourselves a hard drive. So a little adventuring. And we're going to use our new research floor over here, which technically isn't reachable. I do apologize for that. If you play vanilla, you can build the way I built, but you'll have to make a lot of extra effort building temporary scaffolding and perhaps building very early the ticket feeder I was mentioning, as the ticket feeder will give you an unlock to ladders, not like this one, a simpler ladder, but that will allow you to climb up and down your factories nice and easy. An alternative way of doing it is the way I did it last year, since there were no ladders, is to constantly build these guys, watchtowers. It's a crick in the neck to do and to build, but it was the quickest way of getting up and down your factories, believe it or not, because the other staircases are absolute garbage. And what you do is, outside your factory, you can't place this inside, you just place a tower like this, and then you move up, you place a platform next to it, and then you place another tower, and then a tower on top of that, and a tower on top of that, so you zigzag left and right, and these ladders were just the fastest way of getting up. But luckily they have replaced this, or added, I should say, official ladders that you can drag down across your walls. Makes it much easier to climb up and down. Unfortunately, for some stupid reason, they put it behind the ticket feeder lock. I would not have done that. That's something that should have been unlocked through a very early, easy-to-get milestone, because they want you to implement more verticality in your designs, but they don't give you the tools. It's really dumb. Or they give you the tools, but it's behind arbitrary walls, in my opinion. Alright, that's it. Next video, screws.